Deban and wiwibloggs.com. We're in Copenhagen in Copenhagen, and it gets even more exciting. Winner of Dansk Melodi Grand Prix 2004, who then went on to the Eurovision Song Contest to represent Denmark, Tomas Thordarson.
Oh.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks you.
It feels like yesterday, but it's 11 years now, right?
It is.
You're my fire, you're my desire.
Shame on you.
I bet that song is still on a loop, isn't it?
Well, I get some people saying that they still listen to the track, so that's really honoring. Yeah.
It is. And lots of our readers have been saying that had you represented Iceland, you would have been in the final.
Yeah.
What is your message to... I mean, because you are Icelandic, aren't you?
My father is. I'm Danish, but I have the Icelandic blood inside of me.
Where were you born?
So, I'm born in Denmark, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
so
right. So that
Danish.
makes you Danish. But would you consider representing Iceland in the future?
I have actually, and I went up and recorded some tracks, but it didn't turn out. So maybe another year or so. I still have some pronunciation to learn.
Who's the little friend here that
It's
you've
my
got?
Polo.
Hello. What's his name?
Polo.
Polo.
Yeah.
Excellent. So what's been going on? I mean, it's a long time to capture 11 years in one sweep. So just tell us briefly, because I know that actually, before we even go into 10 years, I have your album here.
Oh, you do?
I do have your album, and it's beyond amazing. Look at this.
Look at all the curls. Look at me now.
Where are the curls? What have you done?
They're gone.
This is a very...
That was me 11 years ago. Mm.
I know. You still look good, Thomas.
Oh, thank you.
Our readers won't say no. So tell us, right, this is a very Latin-inspired album, and of course, you know, songs like Luca and Havana, Shame on You also has a very Latin beat. You've been in a band called Latin Fever.
Yeah.
What is this Latin?
It was, I think it was some kind of thing going on at that time, and then I had this Latin show band, and it went further in my album with the style, and yeah.
Because your inspirations are like Earth, Wind and Fire, not Enrique Iglesias or Ricky Martin or...
A little bit Ricky and a little bit I think Gloria Estefan.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And do you still sing songs with this kind of Latin flavor these days?
Sometimes I do. I'm not in the Latin Fever anymore, but I still do some gigs with. I'm singing a little bit in Spanish, you know, Gypsy Kings and stuff like that. So. Right,
and do you still follow Dansk Melodi Grand Prix and Eurovision? Do you still watch the show?
Yes, of course. I do. I peep in once in a while and see who's winning.
What did you think this year that anti-social media didn't qualify?
Actually, that was my experience too.
I know.
But
you were 3 points away from qualification, right?
Yeah,
15?
yeah. And so, of course, I feel for them. I know the feeling about sitting there and not getting to the finals, and so I think it's difficult. It's a competition, you know. You never know which contestants get the votes, and it's. How should I put it? It's difficult.
But Denmark generally does well, though. I mean, it's a contest that Denmark.
So it was not the way they expected to go. But anyway, I think they took it very good and with a smile, and you know they were happy to be in the contest, and yeah.
Right. Are you going to show me more of this park?
I am.
There's
a cafe down there, and maybe we could have a cup of coffee.
That sounds good. Let's go.
Yeah.
We've been having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Polo.
He's right here.
He doesn't respond to me.
No.
It's driving me crazy. Anyway, Thomas, you've been in Shake, Chocolate City, Giraffe. You've also had your band called the Tomas Thordarson Band, and you've been in Latin Fever.
Yeah.
Any more?
Yeah, yeah.
There's even more bands.
Much more, but you know, it was You tend to be in a lot of projects, and but
How does that compare having your own solo work, which your Eurovision fans know you for, and your Danish fans know you for being in bands? I mean, how do you how do the two compare?
Oh, I don't know if I have an answer for that, but I think that they embrace it all. I think some know me from a band and playing outside in the city, and some have had the album and.
So my understanding is that these bands are also very different genres. So how can you remember so many songs? The arrangement, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think that I have been shifting from funk to Latin to soul and jazz, just for the fun of it. You know, I love to sing different genres and grow musically, and challenge myself in these genres and to be able to perform different and do also a different language, and singing a little bit in Spanish and singing in Danish and singing in English, and yeah.
Wow, if only I was a third as talented as you. You are talented. I know.
No,
I'm not, because you also paint, right? I mean, you brought us here because you love the gallery and you love to paint, and you do paint, right?
I do, yes. When I have the time, I paint, and I like to paint big pictures, or how do you say, big paintings in graphic, and I'm doing abstract arts, as they call it, and I love painting.
Do you exhibit?
I do.
Wow.
And I'm doing some paintings ready for a new exhibit. So I will definitely tell you, and then you have to come to Copenhagen again.
Oh yes, I will, and
right?
I'll come and review it like an art critic, you know, jotting down my notes.
Yes.
Our readers and your fans on wiwibloggs absolutely have kept the fire and the desire burning. Shame on them. Do you have a message for them?
I do. I just want to say I'm very thankful, and thank you so much for listening to my music and taking in my songs. It means a lot to me. So thanks a lot, and thank you to all my fans out there.